Trump team's plan to end Russia-Ukraine conflict. On November 24th, Congressman Mike Waltz, who was appointed by President-elect Donald Trump as a national security advisor, presented the new administration's strategy to resolve the conflict between Russia and Ukraine. In an interview with Fox News, Mr. Waltz affirmed that the top priority of the Trump administration will be to organize negotiations between Russia and Ukraine to reach a ceasefire or peace agreement. He emphasized that these negotiations will start on the first day of Mr. Trump's new term. It is necessary to determine the parties to the negotiations, whether it will be a ceasefire or a comprehensive agreement, and how to bring both sides to the negotiating table. The scope of the agreement also needs to be clarified, Mr. Waltz said. According to him, President-elect Trump is very concerned about the situation in Ukraine and the increasing humanitarian losses. President Trump has asked the question, how do we restore deterrence and bring peace? That's what he's focused on, Waltz said. When asked why Trump has not publicly discussed Ukraine, Waltz explained that the president-elect is concerned about the risk of escalation and the unpredictable nature of the conflict. In addition to outlining his negotiating strategy, Waltz also criticized recent decisions by the Biden administration, particularly the U.S. allowing Ukraine to use long-range missiles to attack Russian territory. He said this action only increases tensions and prolongs the conflict. Decisions like this are like pouring gasoline on the fire. We need a more responsible approach to restore peace, restore deterrence, and proactively manage escalation, rather than just passively reacting, Waltz said. He also asserted that international cooperation, especially with European allies, is key to resolving the conflict. All of our allies and partners need to be involved in this process. Resolving the conflict cannot be done by the United States alone. It requires the entire international community, he said. In addition, Mr. Waltz revealed that he had held discussions with U.S. National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan to ensure coordination during the transition period in Washington. He warned that U.S. adversaries should not take advantage of this time to cause trouble. If our adversaries think this is a good time to exploit differences between administrations, they will make a mistake. We are working closely to ensure that no one can take advantage of this transition period, Mr. Waltz affirmed. The ultimate goal of the strategy, he said, is to find a lasting solution for peace while maintaining America's leadership role in establishing a stable international order.